My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Curse of the Dead Gods. Alright, what are we going to be doing in this episode? Let's have a look at our weapons first. Machete, as well as the Smith & Wesson Schofield, and a heavy weapon. There's the Slaver's Mace, as well as the Ancient Poplar Stick Bow. All those are kind of garbo, but what are the events that we have in the that area? You know what? No. We're not gonna whip out here. We're gonna go for the Quest of Omnipotence. It'll be fine. Let's take the offhand combo with fire weapon and just go in for it. Okay. I love the idea of being able to be very picky about my weapons early on and then upgrade 2 levels of the same weapon if I really want to. Oh, it's going to take a lot of gold. I get stats at the very end. Feels like I have to take a bunch of curses to take this path. Second area, bunch of early gold, and then I can get like a relic, and then I can get... So yeah, I want to try and sort out my weapon on the first floor. The second floor is not good for sorting out a weapon. I have to go through the, like, half of the second area before I can actually guarantee a weapon. And I don't even know the champion weapon condition for this first boss yet. This first champion. So difficult to differentiate the terminology. Yeah, I don't even know the champion weapon drop condition for this first champion, so I'm probably not going to get a champion weapon from there. I might get a weapon, and if I do, I'll have the ability to adjust my path on the fly, but... still think this is probably going to be our most prudent opening. Okay, offhand combo can literally be triggered after a single hit. Did it not used to be that way? I don't know what it is, but I was certain that you had to do the full combo. Rude of you to attack me instantaneously there. Interrupted a single greed kill, so it's not too drastic. Still. There we go. Easy gold. Gotta remember to swap back to my two-handed weapon from time to time. I'm still skillfully adapting here. Dump. Okay, there's got to be more enemies in this room. Yeah. I gotta get some more stamina back before I can actually go for the kills, but I still have to hit them in the first place to get the timer to continue. I find a golden hourglass really only... Oh no, there were more enemies again! Yeah, got me, game. Well and truly got me. Can I find a golden hourglass super early on so I don't have to worry so much about that? Please, game. Take out 10 down in that corner. Anything in the other? No. Right, let's bounce. What you got for me? 15% on the old critical damage right there. Worthwhile. Especially because I'm not going to be filling my relic slots really early on with the weapon paths I'm on. Okay. 2 different paths in this area. You know what? I actually will light this torch as well. I'm a lot more comfortable in the other dungeons of fighting in darkness. But it's harder to commit to when I don't know the layout of most of the rooms. Kind of instinctually. This is skillful adaptation working at its highest aspiration right there. So back when skillful adaptation didn't give you damage, but instead it doubled your greed gains to your greed stack, that would have given me 28 on the greed stack. And then if I had Reptilian Hunger, I wouldn't have lost it. I would just be able to continue. That would have been an incredible room. Sadly, they changed that. Plus 20% critical damage on the incandescent claws, as well as 1% base damage per point of constitution. It's a really good pickup. Is it good enough to take? Yep. Yep, it's good enough to take. It might not be good enough forever, but it's good enough for now. So hopefully we don't find a great weapon in the next shop. I'm probably not going to reroll in the next shop anyway. Because I'm going to need to save those rerolls as well as save that money for the later upgrades. I'm probably going to buy one of the upgrades with money and then one with blood thereafter. There we go. I'm actually starting to master these traps. Uh-oh. Yeah, that enemy just needed to be dead instantly. Oh my god. Oh, we're fine, but god, that got really stressful near the end. Yeah, I gotta make sure none of those sentient orbs ruin my life. Sentient orb? That doesn't feel right. Eagle, Harpy, Petrified Guardian Blade. Soul Reliquary. Okay, whatever, they're an orb. That's just a really long way of saying sentient orb, in my opinion. Oh my god, that is better, isn't it? Plus 10% base damage, deals critical damage for 3 seconds after a perfect dodge. Restores max health, so it's anti-attrition as well. Ugh. I'm not going to be taking it. I'm just going to be regretting my choice. So we go for like a really early level 4 on the incandescence. The only reason to go for upgrades right now is if I'm going to be double upgrading the same weapon, and the same weapon has to already be level 2 for that upgrade to super be worthwhile. Or rather to future-proof us as much as I'm going to need it to. Yeah, I just... As soon as the slam went down, I could not move. That's why I need one of my two-handed weapons that is not a heavy weapon for the skillful adaptation. Yep. See? Too slow to start that attack there. Get hit again. Nice. Even got interrupted trying to kill the Blade Master. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Actually gonna need to heal up. I mean, that was always gonna happen. I don't... Again, Eagle Temple is my worst temple. I say it all the time. It's super true. Oh, God. You have to pay for both of these with blood. It's fine. We'll get to remove one of the curses I'm about to incur. Eagleheads now breathe a gust of wind in front of them for a short duration. So they push you? Or is it just straight up damage? I imagine I'm about to find out. I was sailing through the air to hit you there. How dare you? Finally got him to stop sapping me. Unfortunately, we did take some corruption in that meantime. Wow, it looks like we took 20 corruption in that meantime. Did we? Guess we must have. I thought I came into this area with 60. Yikes. Makes it a lot worse than I thought it was. Incandescent Claws, now level 4s. let's not have 3 curses before the first boss, please. Some braziers now burn with a dark flame and cannot be lit. That's okay. I don't typically go out of my way to light those. Up. We'll be taking that gold though, spotted out just the corner of the eye. I've got to stop trying to force skillful adaptation where I really shouldn't be using it. Like, I should just... Wow. I should just be focusing on using my super powerful weapon right now. You know, the one that's 3 levels higher than the other one. Seems like that should probably be our play. Okay, nothing there's valuable for us. We're not... Wait, no. Depends if we end up... Wait. This is another up... Oh my god. Level 5 in the first area? Yes, but also the curses! I'm gonna have to just, like, avoid curse, like, everything for the rest of the run. I also have no stats. What is this start? Opening chest now inflicts corruption. Gold chests contain more gold. Great. I can't open gold chests while I have that. I may have to remove that as my priority because I need to open gold chests to get the gold so then I can use that gold to buy things if I'm ever going to buy anything again. Go. Can some of your orbs time out, please? There's a reason Bloat was most people's least favorite, or one of their least favorite bosses to fight in Binding of Isaac. It feels like there should be some counterplay to the amount of orbs they have on the board. Okay, they had 3 before. Now there's only 2, so they do disappear. Wait, can I hit them and kill them? Because if I can hit them and kill them, this has been my fault the entire time, and I should just be doing that. Nope, you can't dispel them yourself. I just tried. Yep. Oh my god, look at my HP! Yikes! Just absolutely nuked me. I left myself out of stamina there. Definitely deserved the nuke. I will get rid of the fool's bounty. I would not be surprised to die extremely soon. Oh, never mind. 12% max health, thank you. It's going to try and keep us alive. Blazing Blade, 8% max health, because that's obviously not going to be taking Slaver's Mace. Also, obviously not going to be taking Blazing Whip. I need the max health. Plus 45% damage in darkness. But I turn the darkness off immediately after I hit them with the claw because they're on fire and then they're in the light. So I'm going to take the 16% max health. So I'm just going to heal up after that. Champion. That's what they really gave us. So here we'll go gold, cut to the left, gold, cut to the left. It's a very, very much just try and get good items from the ground kind of situation here. Wow, that was a really quick attack. I rolled, but I got to it just a moment afterwards. Which means that attack has a super short telegraph time and I needed to roll faster. It's the second time that's happened to me this run as well, so kind of a confirmation as to my earlier suspicions in that same realm. Alright. A good second-hand weapon would be nice, but again, it's only really going to happen if an enemy drops it for me. Or it could come out of a chest like that. Hey, well, actually, you know what? I have a heavy weapon. I can just destroy that myself. Charge attack weakens enemies. Removes corruption for every enemy killed, rather. Cool. Just take these. Thank you. This gold is for me. There's also that baby there that I got to deal with. Actually, you know what? That's not going to be good enough. Let's go here and then... Thump! What on... You see the amount of damage they do? Also, just being there hurt me? Oh, right. It's the gust of wind. So yeah, the gust of wind doesn't push you. It is just damage. We know that now, at least. Probably more enemies in this room somewhere, but now I've really got to focus on the ones that I've already opened these passages. Oh. Hello. What are you doing in here? Just kind of hoping for a good thing. Not just an enemy there ready to try and beat me up. Oh, good lord. That might have actually been easier to dodge than the homing missiles they were otherwise going to try and send out at me. I guess thank you for the curse. Plus 20% base damage to bows, plus 2 perception, negative 8 corruption. You know what? I just need to limit my corruption so much that is fine. That is going to have to be what we take. My health is also just garbo. There's like 250 in that room. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up dying before we get to the second boss. Second champion. Champion. They're called champions. Still gonna try and do everything in my power to prevent that, but as we've just seen demonstrated quite clearly, I'm not necessarily well equipped or experienced enough yet to reliably do that. The problem is, if I try and do like another run after one dies at like 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to focus here for a second. There we go. Yeah, if I try and do another run in an episode after one dies at 20 minutes, that means the episode could be as long as 1.5 hours, which starts getting pretty up there. Not necessarily up there in terms of the content lengths that I typically make. But especially if it happens relatively consistently, as I suspect it may while I'm trying to take on the Eagle Temple at the very start, it feels like it's going to be hard to sustain just an episode being not twice as long, but kind of twice as long as it typically would be. So I guess I could try and do the daily challenge instead, but then those are also long runs. And then also there's, you know, if I upload a 20-minute episode, it's kind of obvious what happens. Got the reliquary down. Yeah, I'm not necessarily certain how to square all those edges. I'm just going to destroy these statues. Those statues makes that much easier to dodge. Same again. That statue actually could have killed me there. Ooh, even more. Dang. Okay, there are enemies here. God, that's a champion archer. I think I need to pop this pot up here. Just a single archer and a stone guardian, it looks like. Okay. Gain 8% max health when you go through a door as well as 3 perception. Cool. If I'm going to be saved by something, that's going to be it. That's great relic drop right there. Not worried about my greed kills right now. I'm just worried about whether or not I live. I didn't think he had an extra swing in him. And we died at exactly 20 minutes. Okay. I think I'm going to try and do another Eagle Temple, but I'm going to be hyper aggressive. Advanced defense is perfect. Don't patronize me, game. I know that one. I've been using them. Ooh, deal critical damage after a perfect dodge, as well as the Alchemist's Fire Stick for trying to make some money. Now, that has a deep appeal to me. Let's go for another quest of Omnipotence, rather, sir. Okay. Well, there's a fair few paths through this. We take gold, relic, stats, and then if we picked up a weapon by that point, maybe we upgrade. You should actually have a look at the next area as well. Oh god, there's an upgrade immediately coming out of the boss area. Yikes. I should get an early weapon then. One path guaranteed me an early weapon, but it was 2 early weapons. Another path guaranteed... Oh, yikes. I could have gone to one that guaranteed me a weapon in the first area, and that's actually, I think, in retrospect, what I should have done. Especially while it's a lot easier to. I'm going to try and get as many matchstick kills as I can. That's annoying. Just left myself without stamina, unfortunately. The enemy must have had like 1 HP, though. I did this one last time, but also it did have challenges in gold, which typically means that it's the better path. I also do have a bow if I need to pepper down enemies before I get up close and personal. Got to keep that in mind. I really didn't want to kill either of those, but the bow just did too much damage. I thought after it was losing the extra damage, it would have been fine. I mean, I guess I'm losing out on damage from greed kills while I'm trying to do this whole Alchemist matchstick thing. Oh. No, screw that. No. No! I can't let the Soul Reliquary get me. Just gonna try and fight this super long range, I guess. No. Stay away from me, Soul Reliquary. There we go. That one's down, and then I just go up close and personal and finish you off with the boomstick. Alchemize your soul. Using that to try and get a relic, I guess, on our paths. Early relics. 8% of max health whenever you walk through a door. Yep. I actually, in either other dungeon, I don't think I would have taken that there. I definitely think I need it here, though. Pepper them down with the other ones, and then finish them off. Beautiful. What do you got? Negative 10% to blood offering cost. I mean, there's no reason not to take that because the other was max health, and I was on full HP at the time. Still am, but was then too. Right. This is this one. So this one is not the final path. It's just where we get some extra golds. Although there is an enemy over on that side. So we should try and keep an eye open for ways to get there. Thank you. It seems like this dungeon might actually have more opportunities early to get gold. So maybe perception matters more in this dungeon than other dungeons. I've been kind of treating the stats as universally similar across different dungeons. That's not necessarily the case. It's just a kind of unchecked assumption of mine. Oh, nice try. Let's try, friends. I wonder how much overall I even netted there. Maybe like 500 probably, I think. This would be my guess. Okay, it rolled far too early on that second hit. There we go. Thank you. Dang it. Dang, diddly dang. I really would like to be able to open that one there. We have the ability to go south still. Sure. Alright, this isn't really a location as much as it's just a little net of money, a little cachet for us there. Alright, weapon? Nope, another relic. Plus 20% base damage on swords, or 4% max health. I'm about to heal up as I go into the next room with the 8% max health from the other relic that I have, so I think I will avoid that. Maybe this makes it easier for me to transition into swords after a sword drops from something. I can only hope. Do these have to be perfect? No, kills make enemies drop twice as much gold. Okay, yeah, so if the enemy is on a low amount of HP, I can just tag them with that. I don't have to use the perfect shot. Or sometimes it'll be safer too. Plus 15% damage against weakened enemies. I'll take the gold over that. Just making absolutely certain there was no gold on the perimeter. I don't want this run to be the same as the last one, where I have to spend all of my blood super early on, and then I got a bunch of curses I have to deal with, you know? Because we saw how that worked out last time. Though really, it wasn't the curses that ended up killing me, it was just the enemies. Don't even know if the curses really helped them along the line. Okay, wait, hang on. Thank you. Not going to miss out on any of that after having been so thorough earlier. One final battle room. It's exactly that. All right, plus 30% damage in darkness. Do I already have a relic that does that? No. Plus 15% damage to fire attacks. Plus 45% to poison. If I go plus 45% to poison, suddenly I have to find a poison weapon somewhere. So I would take this and then I'd cut off to the left. No, I want to go for the stats, so I'd still go upwards. It is for perception as well. That's a huge amount of value it can provide. I'm actually just going to take Mark of the Damned. I fight in darkness a lot, even when I don't know the dungeon. And sometimes I will just need that 30% extra damage, especially based off the fact we still haven't found another weapon. I'm still trying to use the matchstick. Not always succeeding, but I'm certainly trying. Hey, all right. What do you got? Extra base damage for daggers. No, I'm actually going to offer that one for corruption. For the corruption removal, rather. Honest reason behind that is I just don't want the curse for an extra room. And since I was on 80, as I left this room, I was going to get the curse. But now I'll get to 96, and then the room after I'll get the curse. Wow. Perfectly failing to use the matchstick. There we go. Gold offerings remove 5 corruption. I'm definitely going to make another gold offering soon, so I may as well take that, make the gold offering, and then I've got an extra corruption removal from it. Here's the gold offering. Here's my 5 corruption removal. Now it's already worth it. I can drop it later and it'll still be it will still have served its purpose. I guess I'm going unknown. I'm not super keen on this, but hopefully they're gold gain or a weapon gain or some sort. Actually, I don't really want the weapon gain. Don't be an upgrade. Don't be a weapon upgrade, though. I get my stamina back before I re-engage here. Especially with these particular enemies. Again, kill them without the correct way. Ah, here's a Blade Master. I gotta focus on the blade. Why am I trying to use the matchstick in this room? I shouldn't. Yep, I should have just kept my greed kill counter up. Ah, well. It was working well until I realized it was happening. You are kidding. It's an upgrade shrine. It's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Nothing. All right. Don't be a haven. Don't be an upgrade shrine. And no longer contain gold, but they contain blood. The blood heals you, but inflicts corruption. Okay, it's not a haven. Looks like it's probably just a gold room, actually. Heal 6% of a gold offering amount. Again, the restoration there wouldn't actually help us. Although I guess I could have ignored it and then come back later. This is a lot of gold, in fact. Like a very surprisingly large amount of gold. I would call it a suspicious amount of gold. There we go. Am I second Blade Master down without having taken damage to them? I mean, I know I'm not being overwhelmed by other enemies at the same time now, which is obviously making dealing with those Blade Masters easier. But still, I would take damage to individual Blade Masters earlier on. Making progress. Alright, champ. Guess I just go up close and personal, try and perfect roll and use the claw the entire time. some crits for you. That's my bad. I forget that I don't forget. I just, in the moment, don't seem to pay attention to... Excuse me for a second here. To the fact that those things zoom out of them, and then they have time to redirect themselves, and they redirect themselves quite quickly, in fact. Oh! I thought that was the other attack. So he's got one attack you want to be super up close for, and one attack you want to be super far away from, as well as these zone controlling orbs, which are actually the ones that are dictating where I stand. I think that's it. I think my uneasiness is largely that this enemy has so much zone control through their two different attacks. What? Again, I thought that was the other attack that was coming out there. Okay, so it's to the side or above the head. To the side or above the head. Nice. Got him. To remove the curse as well, and we now have a choice of a couple different main weapons. Nice. Okay, first off, we have the Ring of Purity, 3 perception as well as each greed removes a corruption. Definitely going to be taking that. 6% of the gold offering amount. That's probably the one we remove for it, though. We have Hunting Axes, 100% extra damage against weakened enemies. Extra damage if your second weapon is the pistol. Mine is. It gives us perception to not take, though. We have a Slaver's Mace that gives us 8 corruption if I don't take it. Also does extra damage against uninjured enemies. That's probably not going to be our choice. Seeker. This is probably going to be our choice if I had to imagine. 5% base damage extra per level of relic carried. And plus 10% of your base damage. On top of that, we can offer it for perception, though. So maybe it's not that one. Maybe it's the Sidewinder Sword. Finishes cost no stamina and plus 10% to base damage. It's also a sword, and I have plus 20% base damage to swords. That actually may be what we do. I'm gonna take the Sidewinder. I'm gonna trash the Seeker's Mace. I'm gonna trash the Hunting. I'm gonna take this over heal gold amount, and then trash that for a little bit more corruption heal. Okay. That said, do we immediately go upgrade this? Is that actually the play? We start in a healing area? Got a good amount of gold at the moment. Oh. Weird. Back connected. This path gets us a weapon halfway through. I need to spend the gold as soon as I can, though. The longer I hold onto it, the less valuable it's going to be. Okay, so the elite of that enemy fires a volley of 3 shots in a row. That's important. Yeah, that's super important to know. Negative 20% to gold offering costs? That's also huge. Fine, we'll take that over the gold offerings, lower your corruption. But yeah, because I don't want to, like, you know, roll out of the way of one of its attacks. Because a lot of the time, how I approach those archer enemies is when I see them line up a shot, I roll towards them. Specifically, I roll towards them and I roll just over their shot. That's not going to work if they're firing 3. Really wanted to use the pistol to get the final kill there because the enemy was an elite, but I'm chickening out on a lot of these. Alright. Nothing else in the arena. Try and take out the enemies here that aren't going to ruin me. There we go. And now I can just focus on the Blade Master by themselves. Try and start learning their attack pattern a bit better. By all rights, I should learn how to parry them instead. See, that's every one of those. I was like, this is the one that kills. This is the one that kills. This is the one that kills. None of them. Sure. Pay for the Tomokan Shal, get some strength and some perception. We've got a decent amount of perception. We should be able to just buy a lot of stuff. Alright, so I should keep that in mind, and I should be less precious about how I spend money. Because I can replace it. Okay. Champion Harpy there. Probably not the first thing I want to attack. Just because it's going to be pretty difficult to kill. And while I was attacking it, everything else in the room would be attacking me. Just too long. Yeah, I'm not using the matchstick pistol, right? It just doesn't do enough damage, and I'm going to cause myself to take a huge amount of damage by trying. Just gonna have to rely on my perception being enough. There we go. We found the right position for it, where it actually was the correct tactical move. Oh, God. Why did I put myself next to that orb at any point? Fine. It's now my focus. No! 3 volley! I forgot! I told myself not to forget, and then I did! Okay, it doesn't have great tracking on those, which is an absolute godsend, because if it did, it'd be damn near impossible to dodge. I keep going down this path. Let's go down this top one instead. See what's up. Quite literally. Hop. And again. Nope. Perfectly rolls through that. We've got very little stamina left, so I gotta walk for a second. There we go. Okay, the other area is definitely better. It has a challenge room as well, but it has a dangerous walkway, and the dangerous walkway gives you extra gold while you're doing it. Okay, that baby gotta go down. There we go. Now we can take down the big guy. For actually a few reasons. So that was getting our skillful Excuse me? I can't stop him from healing right now. I just have to let him heal and then fight him again. If you had a guard break weapon, that would be a good position for it. Oh, wait, I do have a guard break. It'd be the offhand combo. Right, gotta remember that. Negative 30% to gold offering cost. Plus 7 constitution. Yeah, I think that comes along with this. Put it over the blood offering cost removal. We are a gold offering run. %30 extra damage on darkness, so I'm not going to light that torch. So the thump has great tracking, but not perfect tracking. Extra crit damage. As well as 2 constitution, but I get 190 gold. I'm going to take the 199 gold. 190 gold, I think it was actually just... I think I get so confused by the Blade Master because they have like some attacks that do great tracking and some that don't track at all. Oh my god, nice try. That was so rude. It's the baby! It's the baby that's ruining everything right now. Thank you. I didn't even know the Blade Master had a wave attack like that. Oof. I should have just tried to lead them through the middle. I eventually did, but it was kind of ineffectual. Should have just done it earlier. Deals critical damage to enemies that are under 30% HP. Deals 20% extra critical damage. Has a chance to inflict poison. Does extra base damage per point of perception. It's a claw. I don't know what to tell you. It's exactly what we wanted to see. So I'm going to cut out to the left now. Well, I still need a two-handed weapon, but I am in a weapon room. We may find it. And then still have the ability to cut out to the left. It's the Blade Master's attacks from afar that have the best tracking. When they initiate them from afar, rather. So that means... God, does that mean I have to prioritize Blade Masters when they appear? Because I have to get close to them in some way. Yep. I tried to spend too long in the aura. Bringing I was safe for just another second. Just another second. Okay. Yep. The offhand combo will knock them out of that. Beautiful. Feels good to have another guard break. HP's not doing too well right now, though. Removes corruption per enemy killed. Removes corruption per enemy killed. Yeah, we're okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm taking the Feathered Spear. We now have a good main hand weapon. We have a good offhand weapon. We can go back to skillfully adapting consistently. It does mean we will pick up the corruption here, unfortunately. Not super jazzed about that. Gives us the ability to cut across the challenge, though. Go to the challenge, get money, use the money in the challenge to buy the... Ooh, trap chest. That's also really good. Use the money from the challenge in order to buy the stats. Ooh, there's a lot of environmental tools here to try and help us along the line. Sorry about the silence. There is a requisite amount of focus for this fight. Especially because it's very much a time trial. There we go. Okay, secondary weapon that does extra damage if your main is throwing. It's not, but it does poison attacks. It also has a guard break. And 20% extra critical damage. I think I just need the 12% max HP from that one instead. Yeah, so the only way I can ignite those in this room, I think, without a lightning weapon myself, is to get that to happen. So that would be how I would have triggered the AoE. It's just because all the enemies were following me, I don't think I could have gotten an orb like that to actually persist for any period of time. I think it just instantly would have run into an enemy and blown up. Because the orbs follow me, the enemies follow me. Seems like it at least. Let's get down the second Blade Master. As we learned recently, they're not to be ignored. Plus 30% to critical damage. Yes, over the base damage of swords, which I've dropped. Seems right by me. On. Oh, I'm running out of stamina trying to get that baby. I only just had the ability to walk out of that. Perfect. I'm feeling a lot better now that I've got the two good weapons. Hey, look how effectively we can destroy normal things now. Finally. Plus 15 to fire attacks. No, I'm going to lower the corruption there, I think. Our relic slots are starting to get pretty competitive. And then stats for me, thank you. 10% extra damage as well. Beautiful. Love to see it. Alright, champ, what's up? What do you do? Ah, yes, I remember you. We should be totally fine here. Take a second to get some stamina back there. Does he punch 3 times or 4 times? Kind of crucial to know. Yeah. Whoa! Didn't even see those being set up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take that as a pretty big confirmation that it's 4 times. There we go. Feathered Spear would also be good damage in this fight. It's just it's slower, and I'm more comfortable with the fast pace in this fight. Nice. And now that the enemy is below 30% HP, I'm going to be constantly critting, so definitely going to be sticking with this weapon. There you go. I think if they swap the position of the first 2 champions, I actually would be fine with it. We got their special weapon. I don't even know what I did. We'll look at that last. Hunting axes, not going to replace the claws of evisceration with those. Worship the cloak, -10 to the gold offering cost is good, as well as, well, it's fine, as well as 4 perception, which is good. Weighted blades, plus 15% damage in light. If I offer this to the gods, I get 3 divine favors, 3 rerolls. And I'm gonna offer it to the gods too because I prefer my base. Oh my god. Serpent Blade. Okay, this is gonna replace the Alchemist Fire Stick almost 100% of the time. Removes a corruption for enemy killed. Extra damage per perception. 30% extra damage against the champions and bosses. Just perfect. Golden Hourglass. Honestly, I'm gonna try and find a way to take that as well. Sunder. Fist of Doom. This is a secondary weapon and it's a shield, so I guess we're not gonna be taking the sword there. Negative 30% damage while in the light. That's fine. Main weapons affixes are doubled. Holy shed. Main weapons affixes are doubled. So now this is plus 2% base damage per point of perception. Plus 40% chance to inflict poison damage. Plus 40% critical damage. Holy. Hell yeah, we're gonna be taking that. Golden Hourglass. Okay. We still need the healing of the Temple Heart. Worship of Cloak is important. Onyx Shard's ridiculously important. Mark of the Damned is important. Worship of Cloak is important. So is the Ring of Purity. Ouch. Remove the corruption with that one. And with that one. This one can't come along because it competes against the other. Oh, we're so on the page. Plus 3 the Divine Favors. That's easy. And then it's this one. This one's really the kind of chin scratcher. I'm gonna offer it. I don't feel great about it, but I'm gonna offer it. Okay, so here we would like to upgrade a weapon 2 times. We have a lot of gold. And we also have a lot of leeway for spending blood. I'm kind of interested in going relic. Like, just a line that is all value. It's also worth noting, I have 7 Divine Favors. I should start getting some shops. So I can make value out of them. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, look at the attacks of it's... I love that they have unique attacks like that. Oh my god, it's such a pushback too. Just doing that initially to test it out. Now I'm gonna go back to doing what I think is actually gonna... There we go. Get us through the room most efficiently. Negative 12 corruption. Thank you, because I just incurred a huge amount. Wait. Okay, I thought it was gonna possibly also... Because it's not an affix, but it was the base of the weapon that deals critical damage against enemies under 30% health. If that was 60 as well... That'd be hyperventilating time. That would be time to find a paper bag. Got the baby up there. Let's try and take you out super quickly as well. And we do. Left myself far too short on stamina for far too long now. Didn't get punished for it, but really ought to have been. No! Oh, the shots. So many elites. It's really hard to find an in right now. There we go. Okay. Using all of my stamina just to get away from damage, which makes it real hard to ever engage, because what stamina are you going to engage with? You don't want to engage on 0 stamina. Oh, just bullying them. 12% max health, thank you. No! Oh god, there was a statue on the side. I could barely see that. Plus 45 to fire. Another 8% max health. Or I could just replace the Temple's Heart that I already have as well as... So I'm just upgrading it with 8 Perception. That's 16% base damage for my main weapon, actually. Because it gets 2 per point of Perception. We're definitely hard committing to the Claws of Evisceration now. Although I don't really think that one was in doubt. Just gonna say it for the record. Is there any... There's no other relic I could part with right now. Because I'm gonna need some healing at some point. No single source of damage you take can exceed 15% of your max health. Our max health is pretty low. I'm still gonna throw that, I think. Nice. Gold offerings remove corruption, 12% max health. I'm just going to take that for the healing. As much as I'm planning on using more gold offerings, really need my health. Doesn't matter how much gold I have to offer if I'm dead. I'll take it with me. Hey! You should have been... Dang, Blade Master, living through that attack. How dare you? Okay. This is stats, so obviously we're not going to find any anti-attrition in here. Okay, well, what? Oh, I guess that's why it's difficult, because as you navigate around these, you're going to blow them up like that. We've got to get out of the way. All right, cool. They usually don't put traps there unless there's also some reason to explore the room, or, you know, you're trapped in the room because there are enemies. This is good. That does guard break. Great. Yeah, that's bad. Oh my god. Stop. Blade Masters. Stop. Stop. You go in the corner and get punished. No. What did I just say? I can't believe you keep ignoring me like this, Blade Master. Oh my god. How much punishment do you need? At what point did you think I was going to relent, friend? Yikes. I wonder if I should steer as best I can just straight towards question mark rooms, just in case one of them's a haven. Well, weapon upgrades still matter a hell of a lot. So I guess we go to the question mark room directly before the boss, hoping that's a haven. Also hoping that we make it there. Oh my god. It's my worst nightmare. It's all reliquaries and babies. Oh my god. Max health from the Coal Maker as well. Thank you. The only reason we're alive is because of those heals from those effects. Just keep dodging. And then the rest of this should be comfy. Oh, not the whole rest of the room, apparently. There's a Blade Master that I'm going to have to just hard control. I gotta remember to prioritize them over the baby as much as I want to kill the baby right now. Fine. Blade Master down. Baby now. 3 shots from the long range archer though. Oh, the baby like telegraphs their actions, then instantly does them. Or maybe I'm just not practiced at dodging them and I'm a little bit salty. Who can tell? It's certainly one or the other. What do you got down here? 18% max HP. I'm not going to get enemies killed by the environment enough to actually even justify picking up that relic. And in the attempt to try and utilize that relic, I would take a bunch of damage. I guarantee it. Okay. Claws of Vis get upgraded. I get upgraded again in the next area. We're healing up reasonably, but again, it is only off the back of these quite lucky drops and quite lucky offers, I guess. I don't really want to reuse the same word there, but could not think of a better one in time. I definitely shouldn't have done that. What I did there was I rolled in order to get into a fight, which just means I enter that fight with less stamina. It's really not what you want to be doing. Thankfully, I managed myself reasonably. 3 perception. Well, I mean, obviously, it's not going over the claws of evisceration here. So I will take my perception. That's also plus 6% base damage on the claws. Again, oh good. Feathered spear, yes. That's my ticket to killing that baby early. And killing that baby early was my ticket to victory in this room without taking damage myself. That's gonna sound real dumb if I now take damage. It's all good. Gain 4% of max health when you walk through a door. I may actually just need to drop something for this. You degree cold removes corruption. Yeah. You get gold offering cost. No. Yikes. Fine, I'm offering it for the corruption. The other options are so important in terms of our damage. And if I'm going to make it through the boss, it's just going to be off the back of my damage being high enough that the enemy couldn't kill me before I killed them. I'll try and learn their attack pattern as best I can, still. Naturally. So much AoE. All of the areas are affected. Oh my god, you can curve yours? I think the other one does it in a straight line. The non-elite does it in a straight line. The elite can curve theirs. Got it. Learning a lot that I had not prior. It's taken, what, 100 something over the course of the rooms I've done so far? Get punished. No! You still got me! Took too long. What's the charge on this? Okay, yeah, it's just normal shield charge. Yep. Thankfully I have enough money to buy that one outright. And then the upgrade I'm probably gonna have to spend blood on. I'm okay with that. We'll have one curse. Oh my god. I have to roll so much whenever I'm fighting the elite archer there. That said, they are very squishy. Maybe my plan for countering them literally just has to be hit them first. That said, we've got a lot of enemies that we need to hit first so far. Right, then the Blade Masters, the babies. The babies do all the damage! Stop! Just getting staggered and wrecked. Let me get one of you down. There we go. We can talk about the viability of getting the other one down before they try and do a heal. I knew they were about to start it, so I was just all ready for it. And obviously you have to get the reliquaries down first too, because they heal everyone and then they target you for constant corruption. Oh god. Oh, this room sucked. 3 decks. Yeah, fine. That room may ultimately be the one that killed us. Up you go, Claws of Abyss. Off to the left for the unknown. Come on, Haven. Come on, Haven, please. I almost never want you here, but taking damage causes hallucinations. During hallucinations, what's the following text, actually? Excuse me? During hallucinations, dodging has no stamina cost. Oh, wow. That's very good. That's a lot better than it used to be. Let's get some item drops that give us some health back, because this is not a haven. So it seems like the babies always do that AoE after they finish their teleport. So I just need to roll away from them. I can't even go in and attack them because I do not have time to roll away without them having already hit me. Negative 12 corruption, extra pistols. It's not really going to affect me. Wait, what's the offhand combo for this one? Ooh, 18% max health, thank you. That's a hilarious offhand combo. I love that. Should try and use that more. Offhand combos broadly, but also that one. Okay, let's take this in segments. We do a little part, and then we dodge back to a safe area. There's one down here as well. I mean, there are, but there's nothing being hidden there, nothing valuable. Okay, yeah, the Blade Master's charge attack does 3 swings. Their basic does 2. There's the charge attack. That's 3 swings. Under 30% HP. We got kill. Combat's ended in the room. Regain 12% max health when you walk through a door. I think I just have to take that. But I have 7 rerolls, and this is the last area. We reroll. Degree Quorum is 2. Heal 3%. No. Negative 13 gold offering cost. No, no. 16 to the highest attribute. That's 32% extra damage. Still just not. 10% of critical damage heals you. Yes, that is the one we're looking for. All right. Well, we're no longer gold offering, so I guess we can replace either of those. The one that has Constitution is probably the one that I want to replace. And unfortunately, we will also be paying for this with another curse. But if we're going to live, this is how we do it. Kill dance enemies have a chance to trigger a lightning blast after a short time. Hopefully this isn't a summon enemies fight, an ad fight. Oh, I remember having fought you once or twice. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's a 2 combo, and then a 3rd hit that tracks ridiculously well. I can roll through the spin attack quite effectively. Get away from him. Oh, okay, so now there's just a storm that we have to deal with. Giving out... There we go. 3rd attack. Giving out pulses. Excuse me? No. You're healing? Not allowed. Illegal. You ruined me. You've zoned me. Oh, God. You do it again? Really? Are you going to do that 3 times in this fight? Is that what I have to deal with? If I can get the enemy below 30% HP and start healing off of all of my hits, which we're currently doing, we might actually be able to do stuff here. Can't believe it. I'm so sad. We were incredibly close to the win there. The hallucination got me. I couldn't see my HP bar, and I was like, I'm fine. And then I just took too many hits. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name game has been... What's the Dead Gods? Curse of the Dead Gods, rather. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. I was reading the Quest of Omnipotence, and then I was trying to think of Curse. And then hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Plays in the description down below with all my content of the game, past, present, future. Sorry, I'm tripping over myself because I'm trying to get to the next video after this. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.